love? Are you looking for something to set yourself free? For love. Should I turn this up for you?
Hey Cupid.
Hey Cupid.
Hey Cupid.
Cupid! On lockdown! Well, hello, goddess and gods. It's me, Cupid, and it's Monday, which means it's time for me to tell you about the new episode of Love on Lockdown, only on the Lockdown Living Room Comedy Show on the ASY TV network. This week, I give you a quick update of the ongoing 2011 Fukushima disaster. Then, I remind you of the new and recently released data from the CDC saying you have a 99% chance of surviving the coronavirus. So all the fear that surrounds this thing, like the Cranberries said, is... And finally, I ask a random guy at a bar before they all get shut down again if he plans on voting in the Rumble in the Bronx 2020. And spoiler alert, here's his reaction.
No, and I don't care.
So sick and tired of this ridiculous shit! If this is the best my party gets, then my party should quit!
Then Danny, goddess of all things to come from Danny the Magic Jump Drawer on YouTube, gives us insight into the Mercury retrograde that we're currently experiencing. Her advice is so good that I play the band The Urge, I rewind it, and then I play it again for you. And after that, to make sure I keep your interest and attention, Goddess of Love Kiara Rose from KiaraNation.com gives her sexy weather forecast and gives us a little something to look forward to this week. Let's check in with Kiara and see if she has anything to add. Ooh, she looks a little busy. We'll check in another time. After that, we check in with the goddess of seduction and healing, Tina from TinaHeals.com, and you have to hear the story of her photo shoot with Austin Powers.
You're a tiger! You're Tony the Tiger! You're great! Very good! Loving it now, you're a lemma!
Who then went around afterward and spread this lie that he and Tina hooked up.
I shagged her rotten, baby, yeah.
So,
I can't wait for everyone to get your side of the story. Freddie D'Angelo finishes the music of the month of October with his hit song Dreaming.
Baby, I'm on my way, yeah. Cruising till the sun comes up.
And last and definitely not least, you do not want to miss when these two comedians foul-mouth
Who the f*** ever heard of eating that fucking burger?
gangster of comedy Tony Viagra versus the goddess of humor Carol the Dude.
My son calls me dude. Dude, what's for breakfast? Dude, what's for lunch? Dude.
Johnson.
Excuse me?
I said we cut off your Johnson!
Take the gloves off and go full comic contact in a new game show Jeff Daniels and I created called...
Who did the fart?
And one more thing before we go, do whatever you have to do to get ready, because next week on Love on Lockdown, we have a brand new segment called Doctor's Orders with Dr. Giggles. And before I forget to uphold my promise, I did tell Dr. Giggles that I would allow him to show his pussy on my show.
Good day, everybody. It's your number one doctor, Dr. Giggles. And this is my baby, the pussy, my boy Trix. Yes, this is my boy Trix. Isn't he so cute?
All this is going to be going on next week while Sandy, goddess of one-liners, will be dropping her jokes just in case mine don't hit. You see, you always want to have a backup, and thankfully, Sandy is there to oblige. Once again, get over to ASYTV.com, sign up for the Lockdown Living Room Comedy Show using our code PUPPETDRAWER to get access to this show and all sorts of other great movies, TV shows,
Etc., 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 etc.
Come see us this week, next week, and the weeks after. This ain't no Trump train. This ain't no Biden bus. This is the Cupid caboose. And like the Bible says, the last will become first and the first will become last. Which means don't even think about riding this thing, because this thing rides you.
would you do me a favor and eat my for me?
Sure.
Only on Love on Lockdown. Love on Lockdown.